Hey, welcome back. So today we're going to check out Sibelius. Sibelius is a notation software that I haven't used before, really. I am a full disclosure. I'm a Finale user. I've been a Finale user for a long time. If you saw my video on Noteworthy Composer, then I talked about getting started with Noteworthy Composer many years ago, and then sort of ending up in the Finale camp. And so I didn't really do much with Sibelius, and so we're gonna check it out and see how I like it or what my first impressions are here. And to give you an idea of what it looks like if you're going to consider migrating over from Finale, and also just to kind of check it out with me. So I have a MIDI file and I have an XML file ready to go. So we're going to come over here and check out what's going on. I've already installed it. So let's open it up and see. So we have a trial. Yeah, we got a few trial. Continue the trial. Activate the license. Use Sibelius First. Sibelius First is their free version. It's, nice of them to have a free version, I suppose. But we're going to try this trial because I want to know what it's going to be like to run it if I decide to go this route. Okay, I guess Sibelius wants to smack me in the face with a little bit of inspirational music or whatever. Guys, it's Sibelius. You probably need to can that. If I'm opening up a notation program, it's probably because I'm working on a project or I'm going to compose something. Whatever it is that I'm opening that project for has absolutely nothing to do with whatever you just played. It's really irritating. I could see, I know it's nitpicking and I haven't even started yet, but honestly, goodness, I could see that getting really annoying. Maybe there's a way to stop it. If there's a way to stop that, I'd be interested to know. Okay, so you could do all these things. We could open up a new score. Okay, I see that up there. But I also see this MIDI file and XML file. I want to open an XML file. So I have exported an XML file from Finale, and that's what we're going to use. So I know that the XML file works, by the way, because I've already tried that in Notion. I've tried that in Dorico, so I know that they will open. So it's fine. Where did I put it, though? Oh, it's in front of me. Here it is. We'll open this one. This is called... This is... Get on my... This is not a music XML file and cannot be loaded. Element concert score is not defined in this scope. What does that even mean? I shouldn't have to go out to element concert score is not defined in this scope. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. Okay, well, that's weird. And unsettling. If Sibelius can't recognize a music XML file, then what is the point of having music XML files to go back and forth with? Very interesting. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Let's freeze this. Let's open it up in something else. Let's open it up in Dorico. And just to see if it's just me, could just be me. Maybe something weird's going on. You know, um, I'm not claiming to be any kind of guru on these things. However, it is very unsettling that when you open up a program to, utilize kind of a standardized file, that they don't let you do that. So, all right, I've opened up Dorico here, and yeah, I know this is going to open, but we're gonna do it anyways. Let's open just to show you that it works here. Right there. There it is. More players than this version of Dorico allows. Now that's because I have a trial of Dorico that I'm looking at, so it will let me open it. Okay, I understand that. Maybe I'll buy it. Maybe I won't. We'll have to see. Um, hey, and look at that. It opens no problem. Um, that's an old title, but hey, it's there. All this stuff is here. Wow, look at that. It's all in the right places. I'm not going to bother playing it. I just wanted to see if it would open. Um, and since we're on the topic, let's open it in Notion as well, because Sibelius. Yeah, I have a demo of Notion as well. So Sibelius clearly doesn't like the file type. And I would kind of understand that if it was simply just a competitor thing, like, well, we won't, play nice with them because they're the competition or whatever. I mean, that's weird in this world, but I mean, I don't know, whatever. But the other guys are opening it, so I'm kind of feeling like that's maybe a Sibelius thing. We'll see. So let's try it in Notion. We're gonna open. Ooh, or we could import. Let's just try the open button. And oh, it won't because maybe it will. No, it couldn't. Okay. Okay. It could be that I have to do it through something specific. Oh, import. Well, we can import it. And there it shows up. So in Notion, you specifically have to import it, and it doesn't like the cornet sound. Oh, the sounds. Oh, I don't care about the sounds. I just wanted to open it. I can change the sounds later. And I see all of the things are here. Okay, and it probably plays. All right. So maybe it's me. Now I'm here on import. I see down here it says open other. So let's try that. Open other. Hey, look. Hero. And it still won't open it. Okay. So this is... And then the import dialog box pops up. All right. So I've already spent more time on this than I care to. Bummer. So I do have a MIDI. So let's try the MIDI and see what happens there. But this is a huge, huge disappointment. Sibelius, Avid, I hope that you're watching. Please like and subscribe. or at least if you don't do that, please go fix this, whatever happened there. Incidentally, it could be user error. Probably not, but it could be. If somebody knows exactly what's going on there, then we could, dialogue about that. Leave something in the comments for me. I will look through what you have to say. But it's just so bizarre. Like, on the first try, just to open something up, it should, it's standard. We're beyond this. It's 2022. So if you're watching this in the future, you'll know what life was like back when things were stupid. Hey, all right. So here is a MIDI file. Okay. It looks like they have some generic settings for the MIDI file. I'm not gonna look at any of that. I guess I'm just gonna open it and now we got to think about it. Okay. So, well, it's here. Wow. I suppose, gosh, this is really cluttered. Wow. Yeah, the others didn't import this stuff in the same way, but then I also didn't open the MIDI file with them. I opened the XML. And maybe I should do that as well. In fact, we'll try that here in a second, but does it play? Where's the play button? Play? Oh, there's a play button. Okay. So it plays. That part's cool. There's some notes. What? Wow. That is definitely Not the measure 15 that I read about in the brochure. Pretty sure that's supposed to be an F. Why? Weird. Okay, well. And that is definitely not right either. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so, ah, I'm not trying to do this on purpose. I'm just, doing things that I would normally do. So like if I have a file, I want to open it in a file in a software that I want to try out, and so I'm gonna do that. And so here's the MIDI. I do want to check the MIDI against the others though. I'm gonna get out of here for a minute and see what's going on, because that's just no. I don't want to save the changes. Let's open Dorico again. Yeah. I just have a hard time believing that if you're gonna have a software that's supposed to open these things, that it doesn't, in this day and age. And the other thing that bothers me is this isn't an old copy. This is something I downloaded a few days ago, so it should be fine. Okay, so import. We're gonna import this same MIDI file and from the desktop. Okay, let's see what happens. It's thinking. Okay, we got a flute and an oboe. Is that it? Where the heck is the rest of the... So this is a MIDI type 1 file. And so it doesn't look like everything's here. I don't know what these mean. Setup? Flute player, oboe player. Where is the rest of the instruments? Is this a limitation of the well, is this a limitation of the trial? Is that a thing? Or is it possible that it's not working? That would be a good question to know. Bummer. So the XML works here, but not the MIDI. That's ridiculous. All right, well, this whole... go away. The whole point of this video isn't even about opening. It isn't even about opening MIDI files and XML files and compatibility. I didn't really want to have that, but now that we're talking about it, maybe that's what it should be about. However, if you can't get this stuff to work the way you want it, then it's going to, force you down another path. And so as a Finale user, yes, I'm familiar with Finale and I can get around in there just fine. If I wanted to see if I'm missing something by not being in another ecosystem, like say Avid, then I need to try out their software. I don't know why that ended up over there, but whatever. And so I can't try the software if it won't let me import things that I already know very well. Shut up. That I want to try things that I know very well. So if I have a song that I've been working with for ages and I know all the ins and outs of that song, I know what it's supposed to sound like, I know what it's supposed to look like, and how it functions and what the relationships are, then that's great. Then I can import that and then get going and see how the new software will treat it. But if it's not opening it, then that's really disappointing. So we're going to take a stab at this MIDI over here. Now, we did do the MIDI one. Since it's what I've got to work with, let's open it back up again. We'll let it do its thing. I do have one other. Okay. Um, I don't. How do I get rid of these things? Why are they here? Um, hide or show. There's a menu. Text. From tech. No. I do kind of like the way that they have their icons. I mean, the colors on the icons are nice and bright and easy to see. When you look at Finale, the Finale icons, it doesn't have this like ribbon type thing. This is what it looks like, but I find it to be easier to navigate in Finale than it is to navigate in here. Like they have something here called velocities, and when I click on it, okay, well that's interesting. Um, I guess I should have expected that, but you know, calibrate what? Shows the calibrate live tempo dialog to determine the latency in your computer's playback system. Okay, that's interesting. It looks like it works with video. Oh, that's cool. Um, note input. Notations. I saw that already. All right, so that was a real bummer to try to get around. Now I'm having a thought here, and that is can we go back to this original startup page? Um, what if we? It won't let us open the XML file. Will it let me? Ooh, look at this. If I drag it over, it says copy. Drag it like this. It says copy. What happens if I do that? It's not an XML file and cannot be loaded. But then it says it's importing the XML file. This is the same. This is the same as before. Okay. So all of this is really bizarre. I don't know why that other junk is in there. Wait. No, it doesn't want to do that one. This is the same way we got. Huh. Oh, look at that. So I click on it. Well, maybe that's the same thing I did before, though. It doesn't like it. It just doesn't like it. Okay, well, anyways, let's try something else. So let's just do a brand new score. Just a blank one. Blank score. Hey, cool, blank score. All right, now I want to put some notes on the... Whoa. Okay, I want to put some notes on the page. Please create an instrument and try again. All right. Add or remove trumpets. Let's use a piano. That works for me. Hey, all right. Let's make a selection of furious notes. Oh, I wanted to change it and it... Whatever. So you can't do... Oh, yes you can. You have to right click. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. I don't need anything great. And then let's try some chords. Let's do, I don't know. All right. I'm not trying very hard. wouldn't do this in real life, but like I don't have the time to learn all these things. I want to know, can I do something really fast and make it sound good? And is the workflow going to be easy to jump into, or is it not? The play, okay, I get that. Um, okay, very interesting. Is why did it only play that? That's bizarre. Did I mess? Okay, maybe there's something that I'm doing. If I click this and then play. Oh, no, I have to go back to the beginning. Okay. I figured that part out. But still, I don't even know how long I am into this already, but it's long enough that just to do a simple little ditty, and I haven't even tried to change the instruments or what the instruments sound like yet. Let's try to do that and see what happens. So, the heck, where would we even go for that? This is in play. Configure, no. Mixer? Wow, I got a mixer. I don't really need a mixer. What does this do? Preferred sounds? Oh, they have... Oh, that's interesting. Synth. Organs. Hey, let's try that. This will be a really easy way to know if it's working. We'll try the celesta here. And... yeah, wait a minute. Why? Okay. I don't understand how that works. So, bizarre. Okay, that's going to stop me in my tracks because I don't have the time to go and figure it out. Now, I could take the time, but I don't want to. I just want to know, can I get going in something and start to compose with it and then learn it as I'm going? I don't want to sit here and read through the manual and learn it and then go take the test. I want to take it for test drive and see if I want to buy it, and then if I like it, then I'll, invest in it. Dictionary. Well, it has a dictionary. That's interesting. So I'm just playing around now at this point, and this is kind of silly for me. The feeling that I get here is that I don't really dig it. It's hard. I mean, it wasn't too hard to get the notes going on, but like, if I got this workflow down, I'm sure that it would be a little faster. That importing the files thing was a real pain in the butt. That's unfortunate. Let's home. Add or remove. Oh, there's one that says change. Cool. Change instrument. From piano to accordion. Oh, to an organ. Right on. Now, what happens if we... Okay, so that works. So if you want to... Now, where did it go? If you want to change the instrument, you can change the instrument. I would really like to know... If I was going to mess around with this a lot, I would probably want to know where my... where my options for my sound libraries are. Because it's not very obvious where I'm supposed to go to figure that out. I mean, I was just in this place called... instruments. Well, here, maybe it's here. On Ensembles. No, this must be, this stuff looks like it's all native to Sibelius. Plugins? I wonder if they only have proprietary. I don't know. That sounds weird. That couldn't be possible. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. So, anyways, so that's. This has been not as fun as I would have hoped. Now, the truth is I'm not really giving it a good go. That's cool, I guess. I mean, it's sleek anyway. Teaching. What is that? Worksheet creator. Yeah, I guess. Finale has that though too. That's nothing new on them. Man, I'm really bummed about not being able to import stuff because I've got all these songs that I've been working on in the past that I wanted to mess around with in Sibelius to see how Sibelius handled them and what they would sound like, how it was, going to be to organize and rewrite passages or to compose in the future. It looks like the learning curve here is way higher. Uh, and I just feel like things are hidden. Um, and I can't figure out why that would be. Um, like if I wanted to oh, okay, that moves. That's easy. I guess you didn't see what I just did, but you can. So, if you're familiar with Sibelius already, then I'm probably just rambling and destroying a program that you really like. But remember, I'm coming from a place where I've never really used Sibelius, and so I'm expecting to see things that are common to the craft of notation, orchestration, composing, and I want to be able to input notes quickly. It says note input right here, but notice that as soon as I'm in this window, where the input notes. Now you push the input notes button, okay, and now I'm here. But where did the thingy go to? That was a right click. The little thing that was at the bottom. Where the heck did it go? That lets me choose what the heck note I want to use. It was here a minute ago, and now it's gone. Arguably, probably something that I did and didn't realize what I was doing. View? No. Oh, panorama. That's all right. I kind of dig that. That makes it easier for me to see what the heck I'm doing. But still, this is not. No, I don't want play. I want notations. No, I want to put the notes on the page. Input the notes. Note input. All right. Display. Well, wherever it went, it's gone now. And that. Oh wait, note values. Ugh. It's not. This is dumb. I don't feel like spending the time looking for this, so I'm just gonna say forget that. Let's do this. Let's get out of here. And no, I don't want to save. Let's take something that they. No, I don't want to do that either. News currency import. Let's do. Do they have? Huh. Sibelius for switchers. Watching this video will help you become acquainted with your new software. Really? It takes me to Avid's website. And it wants me to okay their cookies. And then it takes me to a place where I can... Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is what it took me to. Where I can watch a video, but they want me to download or buy. This is retarded. Like just give me a link that works, or bake it into your program. Um, what's new? Ah, this is awful. Okay, so whoa, latest news. um, I all right. Gosh, now photo score, audio score. These look like options that maybe you can set up. I don't know. I was kind of hoping that they'd have like a demo, which I don't see here. Oh, here's a tutorial. Oh, nope, nope. It's a help PDF. That's lame. Okay, so this is gonna be probably seriously my end of use for this. I feel really bad. I liked uh I really wanted to like. Oh, look at this. On the recent things, says Project 1. I've never opened this. These aren't anything that I've done. Let's open it. It looks nice. Now, how do you get it to look like that, though? I mean, big notes, little notes, articulations. Let's play. Hey. Okay, I do like that you can. And here's the key back. It's back. Where did you go? All right. Well, interesting. Very interesting. I like the layout. I like how all of these icons are colored. It makes it easy to see. I like the thin line that's moving, although it is a little thin. So, like, if your eyes are strained and you've been working on this, for a while, it might be a little bit much to try to look at that little teeny tiny line on the screen. Maybe a slightly bigger line would be something to look at. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody has their own, thing that they like. But this is something to check out. And that's why you have to look at these programs for yourself, because if you don't, then you won't know what you like about the one that you're using and what you're missing from some other ones. I found the note entry in Dorico and the note entry in Notion to be much easier and less confusing. Although Dorico's got some weird stuff going on. It looked like they had players, and I don't know. I don't think of. I never think of them in terms of players. I think of them in terms of what instruments we're using. But then part of that reason is if you're composing, and I'm thinking of this in terms of composing, if you're composing for a string section where there's 10 or 12 or 14 violinists, I don't want to have to add 14 violins. So that would be weird as well. I noticed Notion had an option to allow you to kind of do it live. I don't know that I need that for what I do, but I can see where some people might like that. Now, this looks great, when I open this up, but this is something that was already baked into the program. So, of course, it's going to look good because they're putting their best foot forward. But at least I can see what it looks like when it gets in here. I see that you can do all the things that I would expect. I understand that Sibelius has been around for a while. I understand that it's, one of the top dogs in the game. Many, many, many people use Sibelius. They're very, have a very large user base. But the interface and where things are and why they're called what they're called is a little bit weird to me. Here's one. Look at this. This is under appearance, and it says house style. We're dealing with music, and so when I think house, I think of musical style. That's very weird. Import, export. Okay. And maybe if you're, doing engraving or something like that, that would make sense to you. Score design, score position, tab. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. It's layout. See, some of these things would make sense to me. But again, oh, if you click it, it makes a noise. Yes. Okay, good. It plays. Play. Oh, and it plays. Of course it does. Yes. Okay, I do like that. Oh, and it shows me. This must be over here. The color is the color of the voice or the layer, maybe? In Finale, it's layers. I don't know if you have layers here. I can't even find out where they would be. Probably somewhere in here. How about what's in here? Oh, no, I looked at this already earlier, and it was horrifying. I don't need that many options to figure out how to invert, retrograde. It turns the music backwards. Why in the heck would you want to turn the music backwards? I mean, I guess maybe, if you're doing some avant-garde stuff or whatever, or that. Why is that is not a function that should be on the note input. I mean, I get it. I get it. But like, why make that so easy to find? Like when other things are not easy to find. That's so bizarre. Okay, well I'm done in here. I just wanted to kind of check it out. I wanted to give it a shot. I wanted to just, jump in the deep end, get my feet wet, and see can I swim through this or not. And what I'm discovering is that there clearly must be a very large learning curve to be able to navigate through this program. Um, that sucks. Like if I had this, I mean, maybe it's just this version. If I had this particular version when I was in college, I would never have got anything done because I can't find anything. And that's exactly how I learned Finale. I had to just jump in and figure it out, but it was easier to figure out. So maybe older versions were. I like that you can, yeah, but you can do that in Finale too. It's just I like the colors. I do like that. Avid, good job. Um, that's great. That's cool. But that's so far the only thing that I see that I really enjoy. So okay, well, color wheel. We're gonna get you. We're not going to save any of that. Also, there is this other thing too. We're gonna. Yeah. Now, what does this mean? Like, I've already exited from the. I've already exited from the song. I can close, or I can exit Sibelius. What in the world? If I close, it exits Sibelius. So I didn't choose to exit Sibelius. I chose to close, but I exited Sibelius. Unless it's still in my browser somewhere, like in the tray. Is it in the system tray? No, it's gone. It's freaking gone. But Avid Link is in my system tray, whatever that is. Show. Help Avid improve its products. Would you like to send usage and diagnostic data to help us improve our service? Nah, probably not. Wait a minute. I said no. Express install makes the process of installing your Avid products and plugins easy. And it wants me to give them my computer password. Continue or no thanks. Use extended install, but I just... I'm going to click the X button. That's okay. So now I'm in here. Pro Tools projects, but I don't even have Pro Tools because it requires a subscription now, and I will not be doing that. Products, yes, Avid Link, yeah, and I don't know. I guess this must be their subscription management place, which, by the way, makes me wonder if Sibelius will eventually go the route of subscription as well. I ain't doing that. I have a problem with the subscription model for some things. I'm not against subscriptions, but Pro Tools went subscription and they're an Avid product, and I don't see a reason why it's. I don't think it's unreasonable to assume that Avid would eventually make Sibelius a subscription model, and I can't have the software that I'm using to compose and to create in under a software model that won't allow me to open the files if I choose to leave that product or stop my subscription. Clearly I've got stuff going way, way, way back, and so I need to be able to open those things. I don't want to continue to uh, change over all of these things. This is impossible. You can't do that. And so by making it a subscription, I'll be bound into here pretty much forever. I'm not going to do that, and I worry that Sibelius may go the same route. If they do go that route, then anybody who's using Sibelius and who really is, you know, a lifer in that ecosystem, that they'll be fine. But people who are just kind of like, well, I use Sibelius sometimes or whatever, they may not anymore. Or you know, you may stop new users from coming in because they don't want to get, you know, hooked into something that they will never be able to get out of, or lose permanently the stuff that they've composed. That's really sad. I hope it doesn't work that way. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Yeah, but it seems like that's a possibility down the road. It's a shame. It was really real a shame. I wanted to give Sibelius a good go. I thought it would be, you know, up there with Finale, and it doesn't seem to be for me. If there's enough pushback on this, I mean, I'll give it another go, perhaps, but I'm probably gonna let it go after its trial. I could keep the trial version, the Sibelius first or whatever, but if I'm not gonna use it, man, I'm not gonna use it, so I'll just probably let it go. Now, if you're ready to move on to the next video, that's totally cool. Thank you for watching. For the rest of you, though, I'm probably going to have some more videos that are similar to this. I'm going to look at some other DAWs. I'm going to look at some notation software. We're going to talk about, I've got a songwriting course that I'm trying to get up online, and I've considered and debated whether I should put pieces of that up on YouTube for consumption. So if that's something that sounds interesting, let me know, because I'd be happy to consider doing that. And there will be more tutorials as well as some, you know, generic and general ramblings from me, and probably some other additional things as I think of them. So, all right, that's all I've got for today. Sorry that I couldn't give you a better review of Sibelius. For you Sibelius users, for you Finale users, I know you're having a party over there, and I can understand why. So, Avid, if you're watching, please figure that out. Exit Sibelius, close, exit Sibelius. Figure that out. Also, why the heck do you have problems with the XML file? I don't get that either. This is a brand new install, so I don't understand that. So, all right, well, peace, and I will catch you guys next time. So, I thought I would give this one more go just to see if it was me not giving Sibelius enough time. So I have composed a little quick ditty here, and it looks like this. And it goes do 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 do. In fact, since I've only done this in the last 5 minutes, I did find it a little easier today. Please create an instrument and try again. Okay, so I can't just put notes on something that's not there. That makes sense. Piano, add to, yes, okay. Now I want to input notes. That part makes sense. Input notes. Here's the notes. Can I just... I don't know, something like that. Now I want to put a repeat right here. So, repeat. Wait a minute. Oh, it repeats the notes. Now that's a really, really bad move on Avid's part, because if you're in the music world, a repeat means something very, very specific. Playing the same note again, you could call that a repeat, but come on, man, like, we're looking for repeat signs. This is ridiculous. So where would I go to find a repeat sign? Good question. I would look for it under the word
repeat, but it's not there. Notations. Hey, bar lines. Aha. I found it. Now, what if I only want to do this one? Can I? Oh, look at that. That was dirty. Did you see that? It put a backward repeat bar. I don't want that, though. I want it to be this one and this one. Very interesting. Very interesting. Do not like. Do not like. That was really. Can I drag it? No, I can't drag it. And I don't want this one. I want it to be from here to here. So the problem is that it's automatically putting in that repeat. I don't feel very good about going forward. I really wanted to give this another chance. Oh, look, graphic. You can put a graphic in. You can put a graphic in, but you can't actually put just a single forward repeat sign. That's okay. I'm done. I gave it a fair shake. I'll try something else. Go back to finale. We'll see you guys in the next one.